I've made the session live. You are now the host, Aditya. Thanks.
Yeah, Prateek, you are right. I was not saying anything. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to NASCOM Salesforce Career Recharge Program, Cohort 3 for Salesforce Administrator. Currently, we are having only two participants, so I'm just waiting for a while to let everyone join. Okay, rest you can do the modules, whatever have been assigned in the previous class. If you have any doubts, please put that in the chat box. And today we'll start with our first super batch and also the some modules like flow builder basics and all. So just stay here and let everyone join, and then we'll start. Okay, everyone. Seems it's all that we are having. Okay, in fact, one left only. Anyway, ah, sorry, everyone. So, okay, how are you doing, guys? Amita, Prateek, Venkata, how are you guys doing? You can talk. I have allowed you to unmute yourself, so it's fine. You can do that. Prateek, have you joined the previous sessions continuously? Because it seems like you have
No,
joined.
I have joined initial 3 4 sessions. Then I had to travel, so I could not join. So I'm resuming from today. I'll go through the recordings that you have on YouTube and go through it.
Okay, okay, great. On that note, I believe that you are a working professional, if I'm not wrong. Am I right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you do? Like, what's your background in general, if you don't mind?
Uh, Actually, I am from CRM domain. Currently, I work for EY, and I'm a program delivery manager there. I have started working on Salesforce recently. So I have fair bit of idea of the functionalities. I just wanted to go through a formal training so that I can go for the certifications. So minor certifications, I understand Salesforce to some extent, and I've been working in a CRM domain since last 14 years.
Oh my God. Great, great.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Pratik. Thank you for sharing. It's great to hear that.
Thank
So,
you.
basically, you are just trying to get onto the Salesforce thing as the technology is evolving. So, getting onto the new trends, right?
As I said, I am currently working. I just wanted to go through a formal training and certificates. Minor certification, I have some knowledge into the Salesforce domain.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. So, I believe that you are having the trail mix and all, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah, then please go through it and let me know if you are getting stuck at any point because we
Sure.
are towards the end of the session, the particular training sessions I am talking about. So we are having three more sessions only left. So we are now
Correct.
like at the final stages. So I
Correct.
don't know how much you have completed the trail mix. Just go through it and let me know if you get stuck at any point. Okay,
Sure. I will do that.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with the sessions normally. So yeah, here's the screen. Okay, it got logged out. Let me log in again. Okay, so as all of you know, this is the trail mix that we are following. Okay, so what's you everyone please type your percentage that how much you have completed this trail mix. Like at the top right, you can see here the percentage, how much you have completed. Just mention the percentage in the chat box, please. Okay, have they mentioned something? Okay, let me check once because I'm not having any particular idea about this. Uh, um, okay, so I am not having any particular detail of that career fair. To be very frank, Amita, uh, but I believe that as per this schedule, like for all the cohorts, cohort one, two, three, we have covered done three cohorts for Salesforce. So there has been some assurance of job placement. So I believe that career fair is on that track. That will make you all you have a chance to get into the Salesforce industry, like the on the working side. That will be a great option. So just stay ready for that. The dates have not yet been announced, so that will be announced most probably after in mid-February, I believe, because it would take nearly the end of the month January to process all the cohort things. Like first of all, the end of the cohorts. and then the lucky draw and everything will be done for the vouchers and everything, and then you will get to the carry like the placement assistant side. So NASCOM will be doing that. So just stay updated, keep checking the Telegram group as you all are doing anyway. Just keep doing that. Yeah, on the note, Amita, what's your percentage? Like how much you have completed the trail mix? 68%. Nice, no problem. So you are doing good then. Not bad. So how many of you have completed these modules? Just let me know. Build a simple flow and flow builder basics. How many of you have done this? I believe Venkat would have done it because it's the part of the cohort 2 also. Amita would have not done it, right? Yeah, I knew. Okay, fine. So these are the two things that we are gonna. That's the module agenda for the day. Okay, flow builder basics and the builder simple flow. And after that, the rest of the remaining things is just your super badges. Okay, so this should have been at the end, by the way. Admin superset. This should have need to have like the at the end. Although that's not there, that's fine. Okay, so basically, this admin superset is the final thing that you need to complete. And if you will open the admin superset, you can see there are three prerequisites to first to be completed before you can do the admin superset part. That business administrator and lighting experience and security specialist. So as the part of the session, I have been assigned to complete this particular part, like help you in doing this. Rest also I will help on me. Okay. So these things you need to do one by one, and business and lightning is something that you can do easily. The security specialist will take some time because it involves three additional badges inside it. Okay. So I request you all to get started onto the super badges. Basically, can anyone tell me what super badge? Yeah, can anyone tell me what's a super badge basically?
Super Badge is a hands-on challenges. It's a group of challenges, not single one, and it will be like a theory. We have to read, understand, and then we have to implement. Ideally, we have to create a separate, uh,
Playground.
yeah, separate playground. That is a developer playground. There is a procedure to create it. It's not like the way we generally create. We have to create a separate playground, and then we have to read through the documentation. There will be a help also provided for each and every super batch. We have to go through it, and then we have to complete it. It's a lengthy one. It's, I mean, at least for me, one super batch has taken more than a day, so it's
Yes.
so difficult.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You can see the points that it has been assigned to you. Like for a single supervisor, you are having 7,000 points.
Yeah.
Generally, for a particular badges like modules and all, you are having like 400, 500 points, 700 points in general. But for a super badge, you are getting much more points. Okay, so that involves a lot of things, obviously. Okay, so as Venkata said, about the super badge. So basically, super badges are the real-time implementations of your learning. You can take it like that. Okay. For example, you might till the time we have done modules like the badges. Okay, individually. Then we have done some projects which is related to that badges that you will be doing. But in the projects, you will be having like all the instructions and everything it was there to help you guide through the things like to do the project, a guided project basically. But now, as you have done both the badges and the projects by the instruction module, okay, with the help of instruction, now it is the next part will be to do a super badge in which you will be getting just a scenario, obviously with some hints, help and help text and all that will help you in going through the process, but there will be no defined instruction set in that. and it will be a real time based scenario, and you need to formulate how you can address the concerns for that particular scenario or particular business idea. Okay, and if you are doing that successfully, you will get a defined super badge in your profile, you that will be shown in your profile, and that will display your worthiness of knowing the Salesforce to solve the real world time scenario by yourself. Okay, so it's a very essential thing. Badges are fine, super badges are essential. Okay, I believe I will be having like 10 super badges or something in my account. I'm not quite sure. Okay, anyway, so I'm just giving you an overview of super badge first of all. Okay. So business administration specialist super badge is that the first one that we will be doing. Okay. And I will hope that all the prerequisites for this particular super badge you all have completed. Just give me a yes or no in the chat box if you have completed all the prerequisites. The reports and dashboards, data security, customize and or create reports and dashboard for sales and marketing managers. Just give me a yes if you have completed the chat box, please. Sindhu Nitrajan. Amita, everyone, just give me a yes or no if you have you completed the prerequisites for this particular super bad. Sure, Pratik. I know, I got about you. No worries. I can understand your situation being a working professional and managing the studies. I can understand it because I am also doing that part to be frank. Yeah, what about you, Amita? Have you completed the prerequisites? Okay, you need to complete the creates, reports, and dashboards part. Okay, fine. Venkat, you completed all the prerequisites, like these four badges that they have asked for. Have you completed all of that? Great. And what about the last one, Sindhu Natrajan? Okay, he again left. I believe he only. Pratik, all the recordings are available onto the Future Skills Prime YouTube channel. So you can just go to YouTube. You can search Future Skills Prime, and in the live section, you can get all the recordings for not only this cohort, for all the cohorts. Cohort one,
Got,
two.
got it. So I have to refer cohort 3 recordings for
I can
this
refer to
purpose.
them. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Although
thank you.
there are not too much things in the recording, by the way. Just a few instructions and everything will be there. You can just go through. No, no worry.
Yeah, I'll just go through them and complete. Thanks.
Welcome. Okay. So, Amita, then first of all, you need to complete this prerequisite. Then only you will be able to do next super badge. Venkat, have you completed this super badge also? Just give me a yes, no, please. No. Okay, fine. Then let me just everyone just put a little focus right on the screen. Just let me explain the scenario of this particular super badge, what they are asking, because I won't be able to perform this super badge along with you at any point. So you will be doing it. You can ask queries and all. If you're getting some errors, you can ask. I won't be able to perform because that's not applicable for super badges. Badges I can keep retaking again and again. Super badge is only for once, so you can see it's done. And that's why I have not completed the other super badges because it might be like you might ask something. I have left that standard over there. Okay, so here in this super badge, what you will be doing, you will be the very first task is to clean and import account data. So can anyone tell me what tools you'll be using for this? The very first part, cleaning and importing account data. What will be there? You can type in the chat box, Amita. If you are unable to speak, just type in the chat box. That's fine. What are the tools or like the particular Salesforce application that can use to import data in Salesforce? What are the tools? Okay, data loader, great. There is one other also. What's that, Amita? What's the second one? Data import wizard. Great. So you have used that data import wizard. You know how to do that. Okay. By the way, what do you mean by cleaning the data? You guys might have done a bit of data analysis part, like in your college curriculum or something might be. And if you're working professional, might be on your job. So basically, what's cleaning of data? Okay, removing redundancy. Okay. What else? There are several criteria for the cleaning part, by the way. Orphan data. What do you mean by orphan data, Venkat? Like, I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's basically suppose we have 10 columns and then we have a data only in one column, so we cannot take that data into a consideration. So that is called an orphan data. So we cannot relate that data. So we remove that as well.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. You mean to have a fixed schema kind of thing for the better clarity of the purpose. Okay, got
Right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Remove duplicate data, delete unnecessary information. Correct. So, in a nutshell, to be in a brief, that's what data cleaning is. Removing redundancy, like removing the duplicates data, like renaming the columns and all for better query, like for better resolution of the fields and all. Okay. Then, as Venkat said, removing the orphan data and all, deletion of unnecessary information. Like if I want the sales reports for only last 5 years, why should I be having the data for the last 15 years and so? So, okay, so that's some basic thing that we do for the cleaning of data. I'm not getting into details. Okay. Further, apart from this, what's the one thing that we need to be do to have a like a seamless import of the data onto the Salesforce platform? What's that? What could be that one thing for a
Yeah.
seamless?
Yeah, it
Hmm.
should match the fields which are there in Salesforce with the data which we are importing. Suppose if you are importing from an Excel sheet, the column names which are there in our Excel sheet should match with the Salesforce. If it is
Hmm.
not matching while importing, we have to map them accordingly.
Correct, correct. Very well said. So as Venkat said, we need to make sure that the Salesforce fields and our fields, whatever fields we are having in our CSV files, because that's the format supported for the data import generally. Okay, so that should match. Because what will that do? That will make the import process easier, as everything will get automatically mapped whenever we are doing the import. Okay, so that's some basic stuff that we need to keep in mind. So, and that will be your very first task in this particular supervised cleaning and importing the account data. So you know how to do it. Very good. Next, creating users and manage access. Okay, now talking about managing access. So, and you tell me about what are the levels that we are having in like the access management part? See, everyone, we are getting toward the end of the session, so it's better to get the things revised up a bit. Most of the time you are doing the models by yourself, so let me just have an intervention right now. So, what are the various data levels that data security level that we are having on the Salesforce platform? Amita, you can type. Yeah, you are free to type. Okay, I'm repeating the question. What are the various level of data security that we are having on the Salesforce platform?
Sir, can I?
Yeah, please, Venkat.
Yeah. So the first one is we have the org level security, and then after that we have object, and then field, and then record level.
Okay, org, objects, records.
Fields.
Okay. So the second task that we have been provided here, Venkat, you hold on. Amita, the second level task that have been provided to us here says that we need to have create the users and manage the access. So what level it would be? Okay, correct. Org level. And what do we define at the org level? Like, what do we define, like, majorly by creating the users and all? What's the thing that we are doing here? Like, correct. Basically, at the org level, we do the authentication part, as you said, having authorized user. So basically, at the org level, we define that we should not have any unauthorized users or any suspicious users or whatever getting logged on to our system or on into our org basically. Okay. So for that, what we do, we define, we create users, we provide them necessary accesses and all and everything by using the user profiles and everything, and then that specific authorized user only can access our system. Okay. So yeah, great. After that, the next part is to create an email templates for the new marketing needs. So you know how to create the email templates, I believe. Then configure UI tools for the new product types. So basically configuring some, I believe, the layout and everything for your different project, the objects and all. Then creating reports and dashboards. And lastly, manage and apply the chatter tools for the seamless talk, conversation and everything onto the Salesforce platform. So that's all we need to do. I think that it sounds easy, is it? Is it sounds okay? Is it for all both of you or all of you? Sorry. So if I go to the use case, so you can see for the company part, uh, you might remember this company called Ursa Major Solar, because we in the beginning of the course, like this program, in the very first module, we have seen 4 company names: Ursa Major Solution, Get Cloudy, Dream House, and there was one more. I'm not remembering the name. So that's what the companies we are working upon. So Ursa Major Solar is the scenario for this particular super bag. Okay, who is a supplier of solar energy components and system. So basically, they will be having some generators and all the things for solar energy management. We talk about the stakeholders. So these are the persons who are there for your Rachel, April Hansen, Gabriel Lingston, Maria Jimenez, and whatever the names are. Okay, you might have created some users in the previous part like Ada, Baliva, and all. Okay, so this will be the person who will be there in the chatter part for you. Some objects that you'll be using, some standard objects. So account, contact, opportunity, leads, cases you'll be using for the super batch. Now, if I talk about the business requirements, so it says that April Hansen sent you a list of accounts. So basically, this is having a file, a CSV file, which you will download when you click on it, and you need to pull out that list and you need to do the data import so that the new accounts and everything will be created. Okay, on like the project, the same thing that we did in the module part, same thing. Also, data quality standards they have given, so account naming convention and everything have been there to allow filters to work properly, and they need to set certain rules like account names should not be all in all capital letters. All accounts must have a type. All billing states must use the two-letter state abbreviation instead of spelling out the full name. So basically, some data cleaning you will be required to do based upon these criteria. Okay. So whatever they have given the data quality. Okay. After that, they have asked you to add a residential account type. Okay. That you need to add. Also, in the beginning part, they have here asked you to install an unmanaged package. Okay, so that you also need to do before you do the next parts. Okay, the very first thing you need to install this package. Well, by the way, where do we need to go to install the package? If you want to install a package, where should we do go on the Salesforce platform? Which particular product of Salesforce or the application Salesforce allows us to install packages onto the Salesforce platform? Right, Playground
App
Starter.
Exchange.
Who said App Exchange?
Pratik.
Okay. Yeah, Pratik. Yeah, that's also correct. App Exchange is also there. But I'm right now I'm asking regarding the current scenario that's given with the package ID. So that's Playground Starter. Okay,
Okay.
Playground App Exchange is basically the like Play Store of Salesforce, you can say. Okay, so with that from there also you can install, but for that also you need to make first a connection. You might have done that. You said that you have already working in on Salesforce, so
That's
you might
correct.
have done that earlier.
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's fine. So you need to install this package and then you need to go to the next parts. Okay. So that's all here. Now that this residential account type is your, till this point you are having your first task. So there will be certain tasks like check challenge 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. I believe there will be 6 or something. How many are there? Like here on the bottom part, you can see some number of challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are there? 6 or 7 or 5? How many parts are there, Venkat?
It's totally 7. Among them, one is a quiz.
Yes, that will be there. Don't worry. Okay, so you are having 7 parts, among which one is the quiz. So that will be basic quiz. You can do it. Okay, that will be like the same as the previous ones. So basically, you are having 6 challenges. So you that this will be your very first part till this point, like the residential thing, residential account type. I think this will be the part of your very first challenge. Okay. After that, user management, they have provided that you are a data quality hero. You need to remove duplicates and fixing your compliance records and all that you did. Okay. Now, you need to add Sinjay Tasi to focus on maintaining data quality as well as the rest of the following users list, which Maria gave you. So Maria has given you this list, I believe. Yeah. So you need to create all the users as per the description title and everything provided. So that's a easy thing that you can do. We have done user authentication and all the things in the previous part. Okay, so all after that there is a special project in which they are piloting program to improve customer support and increase repeat customer rates. The bilingual service program. Okay, and for that you need to do something. You need to provide here Sanjay Tasi access to the language preference field without modifying his profile. So how will you do it, Amita and Pratik? You need to provide Sanjay Tashi the access to the language preference field, but without modifying his profile that you have already might have already assigned in the previous task. So how will you do that?
In the layout,
Yes. Sorry.
in the,
Come again.
in the, in the layout, by giving access to the field, edit access to the field.
Okay. Okay. Got it. But there is one more thing that we can have, like in the very basic data access part, we can have one more, a very nice thing apart from layout. Amita, can you answer that? If no, or else Amita, if I'm taking your name, you can just type no. That's also fine. If you don't know, just type no. That's fine. That will ensure show me that you are here and you are listening to at least everything. Okay. Venkat, what would be that thing?
Permission sets.
Yes, permission sets. That's correct. Okay. So permission sets is something that you need to create for Shinjetasi that you can do. And you can just add this language preference field over there and you can assign Shinjetasi to that permission set. So basically permission set, what is permission set, Venkat? You just tell it.
Okay, so permission set is a some kind of additional access we get for any of the profile. Ideally, we create a profile and then we assign a specific permission to that profile. Whoever there in that profile, they will get an access. If at all we need a specific permission which is not assigned to that profile, so we can get that through a permission set.
Yeah. So basically to expand the access list for a particular user of any profile, a user, we can create permission set. If I need to create give the permission to multiple users, I can create a profile. But if I need to provide the access to just a single user of some multiple profiles, like say I want to provide five users the access to this language preference field, but they are all are from different profiles, and I don't need to modify the profiles at all. Then I can go with the permission sets. That will be a much more easier thing. Okay. Understood, Pratik? Got the thing? You might have used it also. Yeah. Okay, so you can do that. Now, after that, you say name the solution you create for extending access bilingual pilot. That means you need to basically rename the permission set as bilingual pilot, not rename. You need to name it because you will be creating it only. So you need to name the permission set as bilingual pilot. And after creating, Lincoln, Lance, and Erin make Sinjay Tasi active to complete this requirement. So you need to just modify a few things. Okay. So that's your special project part. After that, it comes to accounts reports and dashboards. So they might have given you a lot of things here to create the reports. So I believe that if you have done the create reports and dashboards for Lightning Experience module, you might have been aware of with these things that report creation law. They have given you certain criteria like filters and everything that the field that they want to have. Like for the first part, they have saying accounts by market, in which they say that Gabriel needs a breakdown of the account industry distribution between the utility accounts and the newly imported residence account. Basically, you need to create a matrix report here. Okay, that will summarize the rows and all the things accordingly. So rest is just the report creations as per the requirement. And yes, then you also create an email signature, email template basically. So that's also easy thing. Okay, nothing more here. That's all. So that's nearly all your challenge part. Okay, get started with it and let me know if you are facing any doubts. So here, okay. All one more thing that we right now you can do this, but I would advise you to first let's complete these two modules that your flow builder basics and introduction build a simple flow. First do flow builder basics, then do build a simple flow. Okay. Venkat, you have already done it, so you can get on to the super batch. Rest, Amita, what which module are you doing right now? Are you doing this one or something else? Like just name the module that you are doing. And Pratik, you can take your time. You can get on to the next things. No worry. Okay, now we are having Manthan and Sindhu again. So Sindhu, are you there? Okay, Manthan, if you're there, just you can unmute yourself and speak up. Just what are you doing right now? Okay, fine. No answers from Manthan and Sindhu. I cannot pressure anyone. So that's fine. Okay. So, Amita, if you are there, then I would advise you to first do the flow builder basics part, then do the build a simple flow, and then get on to the super badges. Okay. If you have completed the rest of the modules, obviously. Okay. Which module are you doing, Amita? Just name it in the chat box. The name of the module. Okay, fine. No, don't start build a simple flow. First do flow builder basics. Okay, then do the build a simple flow. Okay. Okay, guys. Keep doing the things. And let me know if you get stuck anywhere. Okay. Just you can type in the chat box or you can unmute and speak also. Okay. Although I am disabling that thing right now, you can just type in the chat box. Okay, so Venkat and Amita, we are having our last 10 minutes. Any queries if you are having, any doubts, please share it right away so that we can resolve that. That's good, Venkat. Okay, everyone. Then, if you're having no questions, then that's all for the day. We'll meet in our next session on 16th of January. Till then, we'll keep doing the modules and the super badges now because it's time for wrapping up the things. So get started with the super badge. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining in.